So first of all, I would like to say I am not plagiarizing my speech from the previous STAR teacher, but we met our STAR students in very similar ways. I met Mariana in her sophomore year when she took my advanced chemistry class, and she completely aced it. She had a very quiet confidence that year. So when she told me she wanted to take AP chemistry, her grades did not surprise me whatsoever. That seemed like the next step. In AP chemistry, it's one of the most rigorous classes at our school, and she completely acted like that was not true and aced that as easily as she had her first class. Like her classmate, she was always asking me questions. And sometimes if a free response question answer key wasn't right, I would also look at Mariana's just to check first before he went to the textbook, just to be sure. Mariana kept this confidence, this high aptitude for knowledge in all of her other classes. She's pretty much aced every AP class she's taken. With aptitude for social sciences as well, she represented Coweta County in the Washington Youth Leadership Tour. And she was able to head to Washington, D.C. for a week over the summer and just learn all about it and represent us in the best way. Now, again, Mariana, it's nice to think for my ego that she spends all of her time studying and that's how she earned that SAT score, but that's simply not true. She's always helping out her fellow classmates. She would come into work on test corrections even if she'd gotten a 100 on the test, okay, which, her friends might not have liked that much. She's also a very active member in our school's drama department. And it was nice seeing such, the quiet confidence. And then on stage, she just started belting out a song in the last play I saw from her. I would love to say I know what she's going to do in college, but she keeps getting accepted into every college she applies to, and she's still deciding. I've also written a similar speech and many recommendation letters for her for scholarships, prestigious, and far across the country. So it is my honor to have taught her, and I can't wait to see what Mariana does next.
Despite my focus on academics, like he mentioned, a lot of my free time is actually spent in the arts. I'm a member of Echo Stage, EC's theater club, and through that, a member of the International Thespian Society. And this is a shameless plug, but I would love if you all came to see Matilda, our musical this spring. Anyways, I'm also a member of French National Honor Society and am involved in activities at my church. And as he also said, I am still undecided on my career path as of now, but I will most likely attend college at either Georgia Tech or the University of Georgia. All my life, I've been blessed with a network of incredibly supportive family, friends, and teachers. One of those teachers is Mr. Clie. I first had Mr. Clie for a semester of advanced chemistry and then for another year in AP chemistry. Besides being an amazing teacher, one of my favorite things about him is how he is able to create such a comfortable and supportive environment in his classroom. He somehow managed to make a class as difficult as AP Chem enjoyable. By the end of the year, the class really felt like our own little chem family, and I think some of us couldn't help feeling a bit sad that the class was over. Despite some light teasing every now and then, it is evident how much Mr. Clie cares for his students. He is incredibly supportive of matters even outside of the classroom. For example, he's come to see many of the shows I've been in through Echo Stage and has always been willing to endure me asking questions about his opinion on every detail of them. He has also given many of us advice on things like college, as most of us former AP Chem students are now seniors. His positive influence is apparent in how frequently his former students visit him. In fact, on this year's orientation day, there was a point when his classroom had more former AP Chem students in it than new students actually there for the orientation. All these things go to show how Mr. Clie's kindness and encouragement make school a generally more positive environment to be in, something that I think really aids learning and growth. I'm so grateful to have had Mr. Clie as my teacher for a year and a half, and I'm excited for the many students to come who will get to experience the same thing. Thank you again to my parents, my friends, my teachers, Mr. Allen, the Rotary Club, and everyone who has helped me get to where I am. Thank you.